Hello everybody, back with another video for you, and this time you see me going down the south coast to Eastbourne, hoping for a nice variety of fish over a late tide. A little bit disappointing session in the end, but we did manage a few fish, and hope you enjoy what I managed to put together for you. Also in this video I'm answering a question someone asked me about the rigs that I use, particularly the ray rig, what I call a pulley running ledger or an up and over pulley rig. So a little interlude in the video, and I'll be showing you how to make that, and I hope you like it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and catch you all. Right, you can see me getting set up there in the background, and I'm down on the East Sussex coast tonight for my fishing JMC episode, and we're at Eastbourne Langley Point. High water's about midnight. The time at the moment is, let's have a look, 8:45, so just over 3 hours to high water. Target tonight: sole, smooth hands, bass, thornback ray, whatever we can find really. I've got fresh ragworm, I've got black lug, I've got squid and frozen peeler, which I hope will do the trick tonight. Still daylight, so I'm going to get a bait out there with some black lug and ragworm on the place rig, and then we might be able to winkle out a place before it gets dark. Lovely warm summer evening, shorts weather as you can see, so I'm going to continue getting set up, get a bait out there, and hopefully be able to put a good little video together and see if we can get into a nice variety of fish this evening in East Sussex. Right, there we go, a couple of ragworm on a place rig, using a bucket lead, not big tides, and should be enough to hold, and we'll get that one out there. Okay, both rods out there fishing now. Left hand rod is a place rig with the rag on, and the right hand rod with a big juicy peeler on it, and whacked it as well as I could get it really. good start to the evening. Nice sol. There we go. There we go, people. A nice sol to start the evening. Nothing massive, but my first one of the year, so it's good to get off the mark with a sol. Well, that's a great start for the evening. Nice sol, about 2 hours before high water. Probably about 30 centimetres if that, but first one of the year, so that's really good. We'll get another rig with one place out there, see if we can pull out a few more. This place we're going to crack on and see if we can pull out a few more flatties. And hopefully, with all high water, we might get a few smooth hounds showing as well, which would be really good and completely even nicely. Right, press on. Okay, as promised, I've got to show you my ray rig that I use, and it doesn't just have to be a ray rig. This can be a very versatile rig. Right, the components for the rig. At the top of the rig body, I'm going to show you the rig body first. I use one of these larger Gemini bait clips. This is where the rig snood goes up and over this clip and back down to the bait clip. I like this one. It's got a nice deep bend on it, and if you don't cast too smoothly and get a bit of a wobble on the rig, everything tends to stay in place with this clip. With the normal size clip, sometimes the rig body can become unclipped, or the snood can become unclipped. So I use that at the top of the rig. Now the bait clip can be a bait clip of your choice, or you can just use a breakaway impact lead, but I like the old Gemini clips here. I love them. I find they're pretty foolproof and they last well. So I have that. Then I have a link, a fast link between that and the pulley bead. Now the pulley bead doesn't have to be one of these fancy Gemini ones, but I like using them, and you could always use a swivel just instead. The other end of the rig body is a swivel and a bead, and then if we follow that through, you will see, so the other end you'll see the pulley bead and another bead stop by that clip there. This whole thing is usually, this is about, I think, 30 inches long, this one, which then allows you to have a nice 4-foot snood on the rig. As you see, that will slide up and down from end to end. Here we go. So that's the rig body. I use a 50-pound Ultima leader. I find it very good, very reliable. It stays smooth and supple. So there we go, that's the rig body, and then we'll go on to the hook length. Right, for the hook length, on one end I have a normal Gemini clip like that. On most of my ray rigs I keep a hook length of about 4 feet. I can make them shorter, I can make them longer. I like them that length because when this clips to the rig body and back down to the lead, the rig is only 2.5 feet long, and it just casts really well. It'll cast better than a 4-foot pulley rig in my opinion, but I just love using these rigs and they're successful for me. So 4 foot of 50-pound Ultima shock leader again for the hook length, and if I'm fishing for rays these days I tend to use these hooks. There's a semi-circle Varivas hook there and a Chinu Varivas there, which I crush the barb on. I don't like to damage my fish too much. This is a great combination for rays. These are 3 noughts by the way, and I catch loads of rays on these. If you're fishing a lot of sand eel baits, you may want to go to a J hook, but I still find I can get a sand eel mounted pretty well on one of those. Yep, that's what I use, 4 foot. There we go, there's the hook length and the clip at the end. Well, we'll put this whole thing together with a weight and hopefully show you how it works. Here we go, here's my weight with my bait clip. There's the pulley bead, and if I just hold that for you, you'll see the sort of running ledger working there. There we go. There's the top clip again. Right, we'll attach the hook snood to that. Now the hook snood, as you see, I've got that Gemini link there and the swivel there. You don't have to have that Gemini link. The reason I do it, it enables me to change baits very quickly. So when I reel in, I could have a whole new hook length of a fresh bait on. All I've got to do is unclip it like that and put a new hook length on and keep the rig body on the rod. And also, if you find you've caught a lot of rays or smooth hounds and the old hook length is getting a bit rough and abraded, it's very quick to change over. Right, let's see if we can clip this up and get it on camera properly for you. So you're going to have to imagine you've got a nice juicy squid or sand eel bait on here. Here we go. That'll go in here. Right, here's the rig body all clipped up, and here you can see the snood attached to the rig body swivel with that link, and we come right up to the top of the rig. There's your clip, and your snood goes on, and there's the whole rig ready to cast. And as I say, it's quite compact. It casts really well, I find. It's only about 2 feet long, perhaps a little bit more. And the thing is, you don't have to just use this as a ray rig. It's an excellent long range rig for flatfish. I've caught sole on these sort of rigs with smaller hooks and beads, and you can also put a wishbone on the end as well, which I've done and caught sole on those as well. All place. It's an excellent flatfish rig as well if you scale everything down. So there it is, it's all ready to go. So there it is. I hope you've got the gist of what I'm doing, and if you have a go at using this rig, I hope you're successful with it and catch a few fish. Right, we'll go back to respawn and see how I got on. One of the crab baiters had a big hit and it's gone slack, so I'm going to get her in. Fish on. There we go. not a bad result. There we go. Nice starry hound, and the evening is just starting to get a bit better. Right, well, not a bad evening so far. Just saw me land that nice hound, and we're about probably only half an hour before high water now. I guess that was about, I don't know, 4 or 5 pounds, something like that. It's a nice fish, gave a decent scrap. It's gone back safely. We've had the one sold as well. Still just fishing the one rod with crab for the hounds and one with worm for the baits. Worm baits for the sole. If the hounds really switch on and they go over to 2 rods, but it'd be nice to back up on a few more flatties. So I'll keep the worm baits out there for a moment. No weed problems. No spider crabs, no crab activity at all, so good evening so far, and another crab bait prepared ready. So we're going to press on and see if we can get a few more. We'll get it back. Oh, well, we're an hour into the ebb now, and I'm afraid it's gone rather quiet. A bit disappointing, really. After that first hound, I got another crab bait out there straight away and had quite a big hit on it, but the fish didn't take it. And really after that, it's been very quiet. Just got some more hand back on the worm baits again. And I think I'm going to knock it on the head. I'm feeling rather tired, but still quite a nice session. Nice sole to start it off, and then a decent hound of about 4 or 5 pounds. I was hoping for more, but that's what we call it fishing. It's not always guaranteed that you're going to catch a bag full of fish, and we haven't tonight, but it's been a pleasant evening, and nice to get a first sole for the year and another hound on the beach. So I'm going to say goodnight from me, Spawn. I'm going to get home now, and see you all on the next one. Tight lines, and thanks for watching.